Welcome back to map number 2 here on Chaos TV. My name is Aspec, joined here by none other than the machine. It is TCM versus Replica. Replica is upsetting in the first match, winning 13-8 over TCM. And let's see how they will wrestle themselves here through backlot. They just did the knife. Replica will get themselves the attacking round. Machine, your prediction.
Alrighty then, I'm going to go ahead and put TCM in the driver's seat for this one. Unfortunately, I would love to see Replica bring this one to victory, but I see TCM really wanting to revenge from the previous map, especially on City. I thought TCM were big fans of City, so that's going to be a heavy blow.
Absolutely. In the meantime, on the other server, we have ourselves Phantasmagoria playing versus Nexus. Phantasmagoria win the first map. It's currently 7-4 on Crossfire in favor of a Nexus, so we'll keep our eye out on that as we keep on rolling. Right now, this matchup in our server has been slowed down significantly. We have a Viper here on the list. Let's go over the roster while we're at a Replica coming with Pats, Reflexer, Viper, Nighty, and Jetlag, while TCM with Paradox, Stockshift, Froster, Jermaine, and Luboschmier. As Viper quickly rotates over towards A to get that bomb down, as well as back up his bro, who is trying to take down either TCM or Paradox. It is, in fact, Froster, who is sitting in the back by construction. Looks like this bomb is going to get planted at this rate. Yeah, Froster does hear the bomb plant coming in. Has a bit of time left. Viper will be the person to drop. 11 seconds to go. This is not going to happen for Replica. TCM are going to pick up this round.
Indeed, Froster played that very smartly there. He was holding Gerlis. His presence was known, but all he had to do was literally watch that clock go down and eventually push Viper when the time was right, and it worked. It worked brilliantly, and I would like to see our TCM manage to pull this off if they manage to continue this this strong play. Yeah,
absolutely. Let's see where the bomb is this time around. Let's take a look at what Luboschmier is doing. He's actually a Paradox even. He's actually running scope. Has his nade already set up in the defense. Very nicely done as somebody breaks down everything behind me for some bizarre reason. Thank you there, production. Alright, fair enough. As Replica in the meantime will pick up this round. Taksha will be the last man standing here in this round.
In situations like this, you really do kind of question whether it's possible.
Nope.
Not going to happen.
1-1.
Right, then I'm going to pick it up with the man with the scope. Let's go to Paradox, see how he plays this one out. Jermaine obviously always seems to be going for the shotgun just for that extra bit of speed. Seems a big fan of that. As Paradox does get his nade out into the alley of MG. Now he's going to be pushing up towards Ruins. No, nice nades from TCM. Both 90 and Reflexer catching them. As TCM looking very strong on this A site. No one really putting pressure on Paradox. He's got free roam of anywhere he wants to check. Very cautious play though from Replica now. Nade coming out from Viper. That could punish Paradox. I don't think it's going to though. Oh, tags him, but not the frag. As Paradox does keep his eyes trained on that mid-house. Really convinced of a player there. Really, it's Pats, and Pats is way over. Pushing at Paradox now. Oh, but Jermaine is there to babysit him, and he does a great job right there. Jelek now last man standing. Does take down one. Heavily tagged from behind. Does get the smoke out though. Hoping to get away from this barrage of fire he's currently in. As he does crouch his way towards bricks. Player right over to his left is Luboschmier. Oh, and the timing on that. Jelek now slowly making his way around. 3 players all behind him. As Jelek has a mountain to climb. Not today. As he goes down to Jermaine with his second frag again. And really a whole different TCM.
Yeah, 1-2 it is. We'll be writing down for the moment. In the meantime, looking over the other server, it's 7-7 on Phantasmagoria versus a Nexus. That match is heating up significantly. Remember, if a Nexus loses here on Crossfire on the other server, they will be knocked out of the tournament for the first time this year by Phantasmagoria. So we'll have to see how that all turns out. Let's take a look at what is going on here on a backlot. Pretty much what I consider to be the most boring map in the game, to be quite honest. I find it incredibly dull. I don't know about you.
Yeah, sorry, I was just making sure I muted my mic when I had a drink of water. I didn't want to get told off again.
That's fair. There we go.
There we go. Right then, so yeah, no, I think TCM really do do look like a whole different team. As Paradox, I think we missed that. That was a 4-man just unloading into the Replica side. That was a brilliant shot. Finishing off the Replica side in one clean sweep. And TCM growing further and further ahead. Alright then, let's pick it up with someone a little bit different. Let's go with ToxJ. ToxJ making his way towards mid. Just come into contact with Reflex. A brilliant play from him. Every bullet landing on Reflex. So his Jetlag lands an amazing spray. Jetlag, incredible. As he just trying to get the second onto the top A. Not going to happen though, as Replica are at the disadvantage. 90 trying to bring it back. Does take down Lubitsch. May quickly punished by Jermaine. Jermaine playing top A very strong. As Jetlag really, once again, has a lot to do. Spots Jermaine. Surely going to land the wall bang. Jermaine not going to let it happen.
Not at all. Jetlag in the middle of the map, sitting in top house, looking to get himself at least one pick. Gets the first one on Paradox. Jetlag possibly in a good position. Needs to pull off this hat trick. Here comes the first. Smoke is out. If he walks into the other direction now, he should be good. But he's got 45 seconds to go before the clock is gone. Jermaine is looking towards where the smoke one's up. Froster is looking at the bottom here. Jetlag opens up Fury. Jermaine will take him up. It's 1-4. It's a quick update on the other server. It is 8-7 in favor of Phantasmagoria now versus Annexus on server 1.
Indeed. That is, I mean,
8-80.
Wasn't it 8-3 when we last checked? So yes. That's a nice comeback from Fan. Right then, let's go with Paradox once again. See how he is playing that top ruin side. Once again, casting his eyes over towards A. Jermaine first to pick up the frag, though, onto Pats in the A side. Paradox quickly relocating. Where is Paradox going? I think he's... Paradox watching mid. Very nice positioning from him as it now... Oh, Jetlag unloading as is Viper, as 3 TCM players fall in a very short space of time. And now the bomb does appear to be going down. No one
I don't think so.
Besides Froster. Now Reflector takes up that bomb, seeing if he can do better than his compadre before him. Does go down. Paradox just missing a very vital shot there. That's 40 seconds now on the clock. Paradox with it all to do now as Froster does fall to Reflex. Paradox casting his eyes up to top A. Viper is there, but he is not going to move. He knows he doesn't need to. And Paradox switching to his Blinged Eagle, shining in the sun as he does begin to push his way into the A state. This needs to be done, and needs to be done quickly as he silently makes his way up to the ladder. Debatable whether or not that silent Viper does check it.
Wow!
Oh, Paradox punishing him with a flying headshot off that ladder.
Reflexor doesn't know. Reflexor doesn't know.
Check it, he's going to check it. Oh! Millimeter left on that defuse, and that could have been a round to remember from Paradox. Nonetheless, though, a brilliant shot.
He just pops on the chair, just throws himself back, and it gets a headshot. How does that even happen?
I have no idea. That was incredible. Incredible stuff, and doing it when it matters as well. Very close stuff. As the score now lies at 4-2. ToxJ trying to increase their lead with a nice nail onto Pats. And it does definitely look like TCM are going to take this.
Yeah, it's currently 2-4. I'm still having hope here for Replica that they're going to be pushing this through. As I'm currently, it's 10-8 now versus 4 Phantasmagoria on the other server. I'm quickly looking over. Viper is the last man standing here for Replica. Gets the first. Can he get the second? And he's going to get... No, he's not. It's 2-5. All eyes of the world, of the Call of Duty world, are currently looking on Stream 1, where 1,000 people are looking at Phantasmagoria versus Annexus. It is 10-8 on that game right now. It is 2-5 for Phantasmagoria right now. On Crossfire. This could potentially be the last time. This could be the first time that Annexus ever lose at LAN this year. That's ridiculous.
Oh, very good.
Back to our game, though.
Yes, indeed. And we'll jump into this game as we do see 90 in Ruin. It's going to come into contact with Paradox. Nice play from him, sneaking up behind the scope and punishing him for his ignorance. Now, ToxJ does begin to push towards bricks, checking every corner like he should. Does spot a glimpse of one going into A, but it's going to be Viper to pick up the frag, sitting very, very stationary And rightfully so. 19 props up the round, though, to bring it to 3-5.
Well deserved.
Yes, well-deserved round, definitely. 90 really pulled that one out of the bag that time.
5-3. If Replica win at least 3 more in this half, then they should be in a very, very good position. But I have my... Yeah, I'm not sure whether or not it's actually going to happen. Would be amazing if they do, though. We'll have to see. I would... It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to say the least. TCM currently holding steady. Got 2 over in B. It's Paradox gonna be looking over, scanning around. Has his long-range scanners found anything so he can fire his long-range 203? Yes, I do keep track of what the names of these things are. Reflex will be the first one to drop. Let's take a look at what Luo Schmear is doing. Nobody from Replica is over at A site. There's actually one that went all the way in. It's Pats. It's gone all the way around. All the way through. Gets the first on Paradox!
Oh, could have been good. Could have been tasty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very unlucky.
Viper and 90. We're the last men standing here for Replica. And they need to win at least 3 of the remaining 4 rounds in order to put themselves in a decent position. Then again, they are on the attacking side of the backlot. And that is generally not the most easiest side to play on. And that will be the end of that round. It's 3-6.
Yes, indeed. And I want to put my faith into Replica, see if they can really analyze how TCM are playing this and change it. And it needs to happen relatively soon. Now, as Reflexer does begin that fast A push, he has been undaunted by their nades, makes his way into mid. This could go real well for him. Just stay down Toxjo, spotted another one in 10, puts the fire onto him. It's Paradox not to go down though, as Pats, the other SMG, successfully takes down Loopschmidt. A wide open bomb going in. This is looking very strong for Replica, as Reflexer just caught a glimpse of one in 10 down. Nice play from Reflex as he does take down his Paradox. Jermaine falling as well to 90, and this round could not be any more German.
Any more German? Fair enough.
Yes, indeed. Froster, though, trying to bring it back. Does look for any sort of peak. I can only hope Replica really have got past this stage of peaking in a situation like this. Froster still insisting on a peak from the Replica side. It's not going to happen. Only player really showing himself is 90 in mid. Not really too much of a threat, though, as Froster does catch a glimpse of Reflex, takes him down. Now, what, 17 seconds with 2 men to find, and I cannot see this going very well for him. Viper surely needs to push him now. Viper, there you go.
There we have it.
4-6, and a brilliant run from Replica.
4-6 it will be. As I'm also at the same time looking over at the other one, that game is so close. It's so close. In the meantime, back at our game, Jetlag, this game is very close as well because next 2 rounds need to go the Replica in order to push themselves in a really good position and potentially actually knocking out TCM at this rate. And that would be something, a Phantasmagoria final versus Replica or TCM. Or versus TCM is interesting enough, but if Replica actually makes it, then it would be even stranger, the boot. Paradox will be the first man to fall here, though, for TCM, as they're all over A site, as Replica has optioned for A for once. Viper sitting in middle will be dropped. Froster taking him down. Jetlag and 90 ready to go.
Indeed. And I'm sorry, I was just casting my eyes over to the other game. That is some tense stuff.
Yeah, 10-9 on that one now. Is still in favor of Annexes.
Lovely round for TCM
4-7.
Unfazed. Now, 7-5, I think, would be respectable from Replica. Let's see if they can pull off this round. I'm going to go with Jetlek now. I know a lot of you have been wanting to see the man play. You know, Sidian saying in chat, Jetlek playing it very cautiously, really worried about nades. Now, this is something I'm not sure. TCM haven't naded Grey Car. Now, maybe they're assuming that, you know, the fear that, you know, they've been throwing it regularly but this is the one round they haven't. But Replica really should be nading mid. That's something that I think... Sorry, TCM really have been missing a few crucial nades. I can only assume that it's stratted like so. Nonetheless, though, I can't help but thinking that is a mistake. Jermaine takes down Pats nicely from top A. This A rush has been stopped. Jetlag, though, has managed to get into bottom A. I have to admit, bottom A does look strange without those lights. Oh, nice play from Jetlag. Lands the tag, but not the frag onto Jermaine. And that bomb is firmly in mid. Replica, no. They don't want to commit to a bomb site. Finally, I think the commitment has been made. It is Viper with the bomb now, as him and Jetlag slowly crouch their way towards A. 90 on the support as he does make his way into mid. No one there to encounter. The spread for these players is really brutal. We have Toxtria now. Bomb A. Oh, nice teamwork from them two there as Viper picks up the frag, saving Jetlek's life. And that might just cost them this round. Jetlek does push up the stairs. Jermaine goes down. Nice play from him. As they're now all on Froster. Froster really needs to change it. Oh, not going to happen. 90 takes him down. And that is the 7-5 they wanted.
Yeah, there's a 7-5. That was asked for. We'll be switching sides. I'm still going to go for it. I'm still saying Replica are going to take this.
I'd love to see it.
I would love to see it. And meanwhile, the thriller is taking place right now. It's 10-10 after timeout being called by a tactical timeout from a Nexus coming on towards the other server. 10-10, coming back from 10-8. That could get very, very, very interesting. We'll be the land where everything changes. Everything changes. Or will this be the land where TCM will meet the Nexus in the final again? We shall have to see. We shall have to see. 5-7. Let's take it away. Let's go in towards half 2. Let's take it away on towards Paradox, who once again has... Is he running scope on the... No, he's not running scope on... Is he running scope on the attacking side? Oh, wow. He's running scope on the attacking side with bomb. Going bead. First nade's already coming out. Reflex over the first counter as well, but Paradox already lining up. Attacking side scope? Really? Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's a viable weapon. It really is. Just all about positioning.
Froster will take up the first one, and all of a sudden TCM will have 4 standing, while Replica with only 2. I'm going to have to retract my count. I'm going to have to retract. I don't think this is going to end very well for Replica at all.
Oh, really? Quick change of heart there?
Yes. Phantasmagoria, 11-10.
Explosives planted.
8-5 here for TCM.
Yes, indeed. This both very, very tense games. TCM on the verge of an upset alongside Fan and Nexus with an upset of their own soon, hopefully to occur. We do love an upset here at Chaos TV. Paradox though with the first frag onto Viper. Nice play from him as Toxia quickly follows onto Pats. That B side has just been decimated by an SMG and scope combo. Jermaine backing up onto Reflexer, and this is looking very brutal on that B side. The bomb with Paradox though is actually looks to be making its way back towards A. This is a complete rotate, and rightfully so, as 90 was on that back street, and 9-5 TCM.
Oh dear,
really
they're getting struggle cuddled. Replica seems to be getting struggle cuddled on their defense. This could be very, very bad. Let's take it up towards Paradox once again, who is on the attack. Fair enough. On Great Car, we'll blow that up, no problem. Pat's down. That's an SMG out of the equation. Froster, on the other hand, Froster, who's been so good throughout, managing to spray every single bullet into his target every single time. Jermaine will take his first one on towards Jetlek, and Lubo Shamir is sitting in middle. It's just Reflexer remaining. He is just sitting up. Just nothing but, yeah, I don't think this is going to happen.
And TCM really have just got into their stride now.
Does still got Froster though. Versus 2. Gets Lubo Schmear, has a possibility here. 53 seconds versus Froster, who was just listening just beside him earlier on. Froster has the bomb down, but it's 1v1 with the bomb down, 42 seconds on the clock. You know what? This could get a whole lot closer than we think. I think, is Froster sitting behind there in the corner?
Paradox.
Oh, it's Paradox, my apologies. And he's going.
Nice
he's rotating all the way around. He's going to scope him down. He saw him.
He's planted perfectly for the back street as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is just time. Awkward amount of time. Reflexer going for it.
Oh, he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna take it. See.
Goodbye.
Wow. 5-10. In the meantime, Phantasmagoria are on match point versus Nexus on Crossfire. 10-5 here. TCM versus Replica. If TCM wins this, we will go on towards a 3rd map on Crossfire ourselves. We're living in strange times, Machine. We're living in strange times.
Yes, indeed. I mean, we got 10-5 over here. Tense game going on elsewhere, and now we do see TCM going once again brilliant play from them as the wallbang from Foster successfully tags and repels, I believe it was 90 on the A side. 90 is in basement, still no opening frags besides Foster. Take it back now as Paradox does take down 90. Good comes from them as Replica have Viper on B. 2 players are around it as this appears to be a very, very cheeky split. Oh, Jetlag being very, very cheeky. Him and Pat's in mid going under heavy fire as he does put some bullets onto the bomb. Not going to happen. TCM pick up another round at 11-5. Replica looking very embarrassed.
11-5, 11-12, still in favor of Phantasmagoria with 2 down for Phantaz, 1 down for our Nexus. We're going to keep our eye on it. We may switch the camera that's in the hall on this stream in the middle of one of the rounds. We'll have to see if one of the teams goes, but as it looks right now, it looks like it's going to be overtime. Overtime for our Nexus Phantasmagoria. In the meanwhile, we have ourselves Taksha down, Viper down. Libushmir raging through the walls. Yeah. The bomb is currently on Paradox. Running it again. I don't see this going any other way than TCM picking it up with relative ease. And I was so hopeful of Replica as well. So hopeful. I know.
So we're going to see that third map, which is good. What was this? Do it
Crossfire.
Crossfire. Okay. You know, it could still go. Could still go Replica's way. This map really strong for TCM though. It's 12-5 on the board. Very, very dominant play. As for those of you that are interested, we did just see a 12-12 emerge on the other map, and Nexus brought it back to bring it to 12-12 versus Phantasmagoria. And now I can only assume we're going to be seeing the third map.
Yeah. Should definitely be interesting. We're going to find out who is going to be in that grand final in the upper bracket right now, though. TCM dropping 2, Replica only 1. Jermaine inside of mid. And it looks like Phantasmagoria are the crowd favorite today because people want to see a Nexus burn after winning every single land they've attended this year. Taksha Jermaine, last man standing. Taksha will pick himself up too. Let's see if we can go for the hat trick. Let's see if that goes anywhere.
Would be nice to see. Toxgy trying to retrieve that bomb, hoping no one's watching it. There is a player there though, in the form of Jetlag. Jetlag just missing him as Toxgy crosses and makes his way towards the A site. Jermaine going to come into contact with one in that car park. It does unload as a deagle, but nothing for it though. As he does make his way behind the girders, getting some cover as a 90 hip fire sprays like a boss. Nothing for it though.
Gets the bomb down regardless. 51 seconds to go. 90 and Jetlag both ready to go. Jermaine was flashed. Can he pick this one up? Wow, flashed a little bit. Even looking through girders, not seeing anything. Wow, whack the weasel. It's 13-5. We're going to go to Crossfire.
Crossfire it is, and a great game for Toxja there, picking up 20 frags for 12. Great play from him. And now all on Crossfire. Can Replica cause upset number 2?
Well, we'll have to find out shortly. We're going to go for a quick break, and we'll be back with you very, very shortly as I'm going to find out what is going on down there. Don't go anywhere. And actually, you know what? In the meantime, head over towards Stream 3 as we're going to go over our break, because overtime on Crossfire between the Nexus and Phantasmagoria is about to kick off. It's going to be nigh insanity. We're going to continue with with map 3 here in the semifinals of TCM versus Replica. In the meantime, if you also want to win some prizes, head over towards chaostv.nl/prize, and you can win yourself some fabulous prizes, hard drives, cameras, and all that stuff. So head over there. Have fun. We'll be right back with you here on Chaos TV from E-Series Maximus.